Obesity rates drop. Blame Ozempic. Jillian, this is interesting. The CDC says American obesity rates have dropped for the first time ever. You know, it was like 40% now versus, 42%. But they think Ozempic had a role. What do you make of the whole Ozempic thing? Because it's in your wheelhouse, so to speak.
Well, gas has gone up so much, more people are walking.
Yes.
So, Jamie, hold my beer for a second. Okay, I'm gonna be dead serious. What's going on here? First of all, we are seeing disease on a mass scale. Autism, 1 in 30 kids. It used to be 1 in 100,000. 79% increase in early onset cancer diagnosis. Guys today at 30 years old have the testosterone level of a 50-year-old man 30 years ago. Autoimmune issues are going up. Teens have fatty liver disease. People are, honestly, obesity is at the highest rate it's ever been. It's all going up at skyrocketing rates all at the same time. This is a distraction. This is don't fall for it. Disease does not happen in a silo.
Who do you blame? We need to blame somebody.
Okay, I honestly blame the I call it the catastrophic quartet. It is just a sinister convergence of economic incentive between big farming, big food, big pharma, and big insurance. And this is called structural violence. It is by design. And I was just with a group of MDs and health advocates at the Capitol just a few days ago during a hearing to the Senate about this issue. We need a systemic change because at the end of the day, no matter how much agency you take, no matter how much you go to the gym, no matter how much you get your broccoli, you're still not getting the metals out of your fish, the plastic out of your food, the toxins out of your air. It's all connected.
I love the plastic in my food. But it's interesting too. Kat, when I was young, there was only one fat kid in a class.
Exactly.
Right? We call him Husky. Buy his clothes in the Husky section. He's chubby. He was also really popular because he had the best snacks at home. Now, it's like the reverse. You drive by a bus stop, sometimes slowly, and you see the kids. There's just one skinny kid.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting fatter this year.
You are a pudgy woman.
I am getting fat. It's weird. It's weird for me. Like I keep bumping into things because I'm not used to having hips.
Yeah.
So you're saying I should not go on Ozempic immediately after I give birth?
Please never.
Oh no,
ever.
I'm gonna have to do diet and exercise.
I don't think you look great. I think you just get back to your, the way you were pre-baby. Give yourself time. Take a year.
A year?
Yeah.
Or I could do Ozempic.
Jamie, I can tell you what happens if you do, and I don't think you'll like it.
Well, do I get the face?
No, well, that could happen, but you'll 50% chance of nausea, vomiting, constipation, diarrhea.
Oh no.
Right,
my
then
life.
Those suck. But then, I'll push the up button for you. Pancreatitis, intestinal blockage, stomach paralysis, thyroid cancer. You plateau on it. It costs a fortune. And 66% of the people that go on it get off of it in the first year. And that's from Prime Therapeutics, who's a pharmacy benefit manager for Blue Cross Blue Shield. This is a distraction. Do not take the bait. This stuff is poison.
Jamie.
It's very interesting.
Jamie, you used to exercise. What do you think?
Yeah. And not to push back a little bit, Jillian, but I feel like the nausea and diarrhea would help with the weight loss even further.
So does methamphetamine and cigarettes. It doesn't make it good for you.
That's a good point. I heard Chris Christie's competing in the Winter Olympics next year, and do you know what just happened to me? Jillian was talking and she goes, like a young dude, now they have the testosterone level of a 50-year-old man. I was like, oh man. And I was like, holy I have the testosterone of a 50-year-old man. I am a 50-year-old man.
Yeah, that was a criticism.
Yeah, I was like, oh wait, that's me. But it is hard as you get older because remember when you're younger and you're like in sports or something and you have a coach and the coach goes like, go run, catch the ball, and you're like, okay, and you stay in shape. And then you get older and you're your own coach.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And you're like, hey, run over there. And you're like, hey, you, I don't want
True. Cyrus?
RFK Jr., he said it best. I mean, the whole point of what we went through during the pandemic was the group that was most. It was all the diseases from the bad food. Like it's funny, if you go to France and you drink wine and bread, you don't gain weight. You do that here, you're 500 pounds on the run. Like it's just, the people, they're profit over people. That's basically what it comes down to. And the only way you're going to lose weight is by burning more than you take in, and there's nothing else for it.
Yeah.
And Ozempic attacks your muscles, not your fat. So you're a skinny fat person who will have.
It's true. But you're spot on.
And every turkey in America is like what it is. How's it going? Because you have the same necks.
All right, we got to move on. Don't go away. We'll be right back.